In the heart of the Andromeda Galaxy, the Galactic Council convened in their grand, luminous chamber, a marvel of architecture and technology. Towering pillars of crystalline light spiraled upwards, bathing the room in a kaleidoscope of colors. The delegates, each representing a different species, sat in floating pods that orbited a central platform where the Council's leadership presided. The meeting was called to discuss the latest advancements in stealth technology, particularly the invisible ships developed by the Xylithians. These ships, cloaked with advanced metamaterials and quantum stealth technology, were considered undetectable by any known means. The Xylithian technology represents a significant leap in our capabilities, said High Counselor Tharok, a Thalassian with shimmering blue scales and an aura of authority. Their ships can pass through any sector without being detected. This advantage could shift the balance of power in the galaxy. Council members murmured in agreement, their voices a blend of hisses, clicks, and resonant tones. However, not all were pleased with the Xylithians' newfound superiority. Some species feared that the Xylithians might use their invisible fleet to dominate the galaxy. Meanwhile, on a seemingly ordinary night on Earth, amateur astronomer Emily Lawson set up her telescope in her backyard, eager to observe a rare meteor shower. The sky was clear and the stars shone brightly. As she adjusted her telescope, she noticed something unusual, a faint, shimmering distortion moving against the backdrop of stars. "What on earth is that?" Emily muttered to herself, adjusting the focus. The distortion was unlike anything she'd seen before. It moved with purpose, not like a meteor or satellite. Intrigued, she began capturing images and video of the phenomenon. The next morning, Emily reviewed her footage and noticed the distortion appeared regularly, almost as if it were following a flight path. She emailed the images to Dr. Robert Chang, a renowned astrophysicist and her mentor at the local observatory. Dr. Chang, initially skeptical, examined the images closely. His eyes widened as he realized the implications. He ran several analyses, confirming that the distortion was consistent with an object moving through space, but one that was somehow invisible to the naked eye. "This is incredible," Dr. Chang said, dialing his colleague, General Evelyn Marshall of the United Earth Space Agency, UESA. "We need to investigate this further. It could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for." General Marshall, a seasoned military leader with a sharp mind for strategy, understood the potential significance. She ordered a team to investigate the phenomenon, including scientists, engineers, and intelligence officers. The team began gathering data, using Earth's most advanced telescopes and satellites to track the mysterious objects. As the investigation progressed, they discovered something astonishing. Humans possessed a unique biological trait that allowed them to perceive certain light frequencies that other species could not. This trait enabled them to see the otherwise invisible Xylithian ships. "This changes everything," General Marshall said during a high-level meeting at UESA headquarters. "If we can see their ships, we have a significant advantage, but we must be cautious. If the Xylithians learn of this, it could provoke a conflict." Diplomat Adrian Hart, a seasoned negotiator known for his calm demeanor and sharp intellect, was brought in to handle the delicate situation. He was tasked with preparing Earth for potential diplomatic repercussions and coordinating with allies within the Galactic Council. Word of Earth's discovery quickly spread through the Galactic Council, causing a stir. The Xylithians, upon hearing the news, were furious. They accused humans of espionage and demanded an explanation. Other species were intrigued, seeing potential in Earth's newfound capability. High Counselor Tharok called for an emergency session of the Council to discuss the implications. "We must send an envoy to Earth to verify these claims and assess the situation," Tharok declared. "This could alter the balance of power in the galaxy." Ambassador Tharok, respected for his wisdom and diplomatic skills, was chosen to lead the mission. He prepared to embark on a journey to Earth, knowing that the fate of interstellar relations hung in the balance. As Ambassador Tharok's ship departed for Earth, the Galactic Council waited with bated breath. The unexpected revelation had set the stage for a new chapter in the galaxy's history, one where humanity would play a crucial role. Ambassador Tharok's ship, a sleek vessel crafted from luminescent Thalassian crystals, entered Earth's orbit with a dignified grace. As it descended, it shimmered in the daylight, a spectacle observed by curious onlookers around the globe. The ship landed gently at the United Earth Space Agency's designated diplomatic site, a sprawling complex near the Rockies, where a reception awaited. Adrian Hart, dressed in a formal suit that bore the insignia of Earth's diplomatic corps, stepped forward to greet Tharok. "Welcome to Earth, Ambassador. We are honored by your presence." Tharok, towering over the human diplomat, offered a polite nod, his deep-set eyes betraying no emotion. "The honor is mine, Diplomat Hart. We have much to discuss." The first meeting took place in a high-tech conference room, equipped with holographic displays and communication devices designed to accommodate various species. General Evelyn Marshall and Dr. Robert Chang joined the assembly, alongside other key members of the UESA. "Ambassador Tharok, we understand the gravity of this situation," General Marshall began. "We assure you our discovery was accidental. We did not seek to undermine the Zilithians or any other species." Tharok listened intently as Dr. Chang presented the evidence. He displayed the images and video captured by Emily Lawson, along with the data from Earth's observatories. The holographic display showed the shimmering distortions against the night sky, followed by a detailed analysis of the unique human perception that made this possible. "Fascinating," Tharok mused, examining the data closely. "This biological trait you speak of, can you elaborate?" Dr. Chang nodded. "Humans have a slightly different retinal structure, which allows us to perceive a broader spectrum of light frequencies. It's not something we fully understood until now. It appears that this ability allows us to detect the presence of the Zilithian ships, which are otherwise cloaked by their advanced stealth technology." The Zilithian representative, Commander Zorath, a figure of palpable intensity, interjected. "This is preposterous. Our ships are the pinnacle of stealth technology. No species has ever detected them, not even with the most sophisticated instruments." Adrian Hart stepped in, his tone measured and diplomatic. "Commander Zorath, we have no intention of using this discovery to harm or undermine the Zilithians. We seek peaceful cooperation. This is an opportunity for us all to advance together." Tharok, sensing the rising tension, spoke with authority. "Commander, let us not dismiss this out of hand. The evidence is compelling. If humans can indeed see your ships, we must consider the implications and work towards a mutually beneficial solution." The discussion continued for hours, delving into the scientific, technological, and diplomatic ramifications of the discovery. It was agreed that a joint research initiative would be established to explore the phenomenon further, with Earth and Zilithian scientists working together. As the meeting adjourned, Tharok requested a private conversation with Adrian Hart. They walked through the UESA gardens, a tranquil space filled with Earth's flora under the clear blue sky. "Diplomat Hart, this discovery has the potential to shift the balance of power in our galaxy," Tharok said thoughtfully. "The Zilithians are a proud and powerful race. They will not easily accept this vulnerability." Adrian nodded. "I understand, Ambassador. Our goal is to foster cooperation, not conflict. We believe that by working together, we can turn this into a strength for all of us." Tharok stopped to admire a blooming flower, its petals a vibrant mix of colors. "Humanity has shown remarkable adaptability and resilience. Your species has much to offer the Galactic Council, but you must tread carefully. The political landscape is delicate, and the Zilithians are not our only concern." Adrian's expression grew serious. "We will proceed with caution, and we will rely on your guidance to navigate these complex waters." Meanwhile, in a secure research facility, Dr. Chang and his team began collaborating with the Zilithian scientists. They shared data, conducted experiments, and explored the limits of human perception. The initial results were promising, revealing new insights into both human biology and Zilithian technology. General Marshall oversaw the military aspects, ensuring that Earth's defense capabilities were bolstered without appearing aggressive. She knew that while cooperation was the goal, Earth needed to be prepared for any eventuality. As days turned into weeks, the joint efforts bore fruit. New technologies emerged, combining human perceptual abilities with Zilithian stealth techniques. These advancements promise to revolutionize space travel and defense for all member species of the Galactic Council. The discovery that had initially threatened to divide the galaxy was now becoming a bridge, bringing different species closer together. Humanity, once considered a minor player on the galactic stage, was now a key partner in a new era of cooperation and advancement. The Galactic Council, once shocked by humanity's unexpected ability, now watched with a mix of caution and hope as this new chapter unfolded. The path ahead was uncertain, but it was also filled with unprecedented possibilities. And at the heart of it all, humans stood ready to embrace their newfound role in the cosmos. The news of the joint initiative between Earth and the Zilithians rippled through the Galactic Council, stirring excitement and unease in equal measure. For many species, the collaboration represented a beacon of hope for technological and diplomatic progress. However, for others, it posed a direct challenge to their standing in the galactic hierarchy. As Ambassador Tharok and diplomat Adrian Hart worked tirelessly to solidify the newfound alliance, a storm of diplomatic tension brewed behind the scenes. The Zilithians, despite agreeing to the cooperation, remained wary and protective of their technological secrets. Commander Zorath, in particular, was a vocal critic, often clashing with his human counterparts. At a council meeting convened to discuss the progress of the joint research, Zorath's frustration boiled over. "How do we know the humans won't use this knowledge against us? We've exposed ourselves in a way that no other species has dared to." Adrian Hart responded calmly, his diplomatic training evident in his measured tone. "Commander Zorath, we have no interest in conflict. Our goal is mutual advancement. The discoveries we make together will benefit all council members, not just Earth and Zilithia." High Counselor Tharok interjected, his voice authoritative and soothing. "Let us not forget why we are here. This cooperation is unprecedented and offers us a chance to forge stronger bonds. Trust is paramount. Without it, we risk undermining everything we have achieved." The Council's deliberations continued late into the night, with representatives from various species voicing their concerns and hopes. Some, like the Thalassians and the Centauri, supported the initiative wholeheartedly, seeing it as a step towards a more united galaxy. Others, like the Martok and the Drexari, remained skeptical, fearing the implications of such an alliance. Meanwhile, back on Earth, the joint research team made significant strides. In a secure laboratory, Dr. Chang and his Zilithian counterpart, scientist Thalrock, worked side by side. Their combined expertise led to breakthroughs in understanding the light frequencies that allowed humans to perceive the invisible ships. "Your retinal structure is fascinating," Thalrock remarked, examining a holographic model of the human eye. "It's a trait we never anticipated. By enhancing this natural ability, we could develop new ways to detect stealth technology." Dr. Chang nodded, his eyes gleaming with excitement. "And your cloaking technology is equally impressive. By integrating our perceptual capabilities with your stealth systems, we could create ships that are both invisible and undetectable." As the scientific collaboration flourished, so did the personal bonds between the researchers. Thalrock and Dr. Chang developed a mutual respect, their initial skepticism giving way to genuine camaraderie. This newfound friendship became a symbol of what the broader alliance could achieve. However, not all was smooth sailing. Diplomatic tensions simmered beneath the surface, threatening to unravel the delicate cooperation. Rumors spread of factions within the Zilithian government, opposing the alliance, fearing it would erode their technological superiority. Similarly, factions on Earth voiced concerns about relying too heavily on an alien species. To address these growing concerns, the Galactic Council decided to host a grand summit on a neutral planet, Erythros, known for its serene landscapes and historic peace treaties. Delegates from all member species were invited, including high-ranking officials, scientists, and military leaders. The summit opened with a speech from High Counselor Tharok, who emphasized the importance of unity and collaboration. "We stand at a crossroads. The path we choose now will determine the future of our galaxy. Let us choose wisely, guided by trust and mutual respect." The first few days of the summit were filled with heated debates, negotiations, and tense discussions. Commander Zorath remained a vocal critic, challenging every proposal with sharp skepticism. Adrian Hart and General Marshall worked tirelessly to counter his arguments, emphasizing the benefits of the alliance. One evening during a private dinner hosted by Ambassador Tharok, the key figures gathered to discuss the core issues away from the formalities of the summit. The atmosphere was tense, but the setting, a tranquil garden under the twin moons of Erythros, offered a sense of calm. "Commander Zorath, we understand your concerns," General Marshall began. "But consider this. By working together, we strengthen our defenses against any external threats. Our combined technologies will create a deterrent so powerful that no one would dare challenge us." Zorath, his expression softening slightly, replied, "And what of the internal threats? How do we ensure that this knowledge is not used to dominate one another?" Dr. Chang, who had grown fond of Thalrock, added, "We propose creating a council within the council, a dedicated body to oversee the development and use of these technologies. This body would ensure transparency and equitable use among all member species." The proposal was met with cautious optimism. Thalrock nodded approvingly. "A wise suggestion. This body would need representatives from all key species, ensuring a balanced approach." The discussions continued late into the night, with compromises and agreements gradually taking shape. By the end of the summit, a new framework was established, outlining the creation of the Interstellar Technology Oversight Committee, ITOC. The formation of the ITOC marked a significant milestone. It provided a structured approach to managing the delicate balance of power while fostering technological advancement. The agreement also included provisions for joint military exercises, scientific exchanges, and cultural programs to strengthen bonds between species. As the summit concluded, there was a palpable sense of relief and optimism. The path ahead was still fraught with challenges, but the foundation for a more unified galaxy had been laid. On the flight back to Earth, Adrian Hart and General Marshall reflected on the progress made. "We've taken a significant step forward," Adrian said, "but we must remain vigilant. Trust is fragile, and it will take continuous effort to maintain it." General Marshall nodded. "Agreed. But for now, let's celebrate this victory. We've shown that despite our differences, we can come together for the greater good." The events of the summit were broadcast across the galaxy, inspiring hope and cautious optimism. Humanity, once an unremarkable species on the fringes of the galaxy, now stood as a key player in shaping its future. The diplomatic tensions that had threatened to derail their progress had instead forged a stronger alliance, one that promised a brighter, more cooperative future for all. The Interstellar Technology Oversight Committee, ITOC, began its work immediately, its formation hailed as a triumph of diplomacy and cooperation. Representatives from each member species, including humans and Xylithians, convened to oversee the joint technological advancements and ensure their fair and peaceful use. The establishment of the ITOC marked a new chapter in galactic relations, characterized by collaboration and shared progress. On Earth, the atmosphere was one of cautious optimism. The USA headquarters buzzed with activity as scientists, engineers, and diplomats worked to implement the agreements reached at the summit. Dr. Robert Chang and his team continued their research, now with even greater resources and cooperation from their Xylithian counterparts. The blending of human perceptual abilities with Xylithian stealth technology led to rapid advancements that benefited all member species. General Evelyn Marshall oversaw the integration of these new technologies into Earth's defense systems. The improvements were astounding. Earth's newly enhanced detection systems could now perceive even the most advanced cloaked vessels, and its ships were equipped with cutting-edge stealth capabilities. These advancements not only bolstered Earth's defenses, but also contributed to the security of the entire Galactic Council. Diplomat Adrian Hart, now a key figure in the ITOC, traveled frequently between Earth and other member planets, ensuring smooth communication and cooperation. His diplomatic skills and calm demeanor helped to ease tensions and build trust among the diverse species. Ambassador Tharok, who had been instrumental in guiding the Council through this transition, continued to play a vital role. His wisdom and steady leadership were invaluable as the galaxy navigated this new era of cooperation. Tharok's relationship with Adrian Hart deepened, becoming a symbol of the potential for unity and shared progress. Meanwhile, Emily Lawson, whose discovery had set these events in motion, became a celebrated figure. Her contributions were recognized across the galaxy, and she was invited to join the UESA as a consultant and advisor. Emily's passion for astronomy and her keen observational skills inspired a new generation of scientists and explorers. One day, as Emily stood on the observation deck of a newly constructed space station, she marveled at how much had changed. The station, a joint project between Earth and the Xylithians, orbited a neutral planet and served as a hub for scientific research and diplomatic meetings. From here, one could see ships from various species docking and departing, a testament to the newfound unity in the galaxy. Dr. Chang joined her, his face alight with excitement. "Emily, you have to see this," he said, leading her to a nearby console. On the screen was a live feed from a newly developed telescope that could peer deeper into space than ever before. The images it captured were breathtaking. Distant galaxies, nebulae, and stars, all in stunning detail. "This is incredible, Robert," Emily said, her voice filled with awe. "We're seeing parts of the universe that no one has ever seen before." "And it's all thanks to the cooperation between our species," Dr. Chang replied. "We've combined our strengths to achieve something truly remarkable." As they watched the screen, a new message arrived from the Galactic Council. It was an invitation to a ceremony marking the official inauguration of the Interstellar Technology Oversight Committee's headquarters on Erythros. The message emphasized the importance of this milestone and invited representatives from all member species to attend. The ceremony was held in a grand amphitheater carved into the cliffs of Erythros, overlooking a serene azure sea. Delegates from across the galaxy gathered, their diverse forms and vibrant attire creating a spectacle of unity. High Counselor Tharok stood at the podium, his voice resonating through the amphitheater. "Today we celebrate not only the inauguration of the ITOC headquarters, but also the spirit of cooperation and unity that has brought us here. We have proven that despite our differences, we can work together for the greater good. This is the beginning of a new era, one where we join hands to explore the mysteries of the universe and ensure peace and prosperity for all." The crowd erupted in applause, the sound echoing off the cliffs. Adrian Hart, General Marshall, Dr. Chang, and Emily Lawson stood together, representing Earth's contribution to this historic moment. They felt a profound sense of accomplishment and hope for the future. As the ceremony concluded, delegates mingled and shared stories of their homeworlds. Emily found herself in conversation with Thalrock, the Xylithian scientist she had heard so much about. "Your discovery has changed everything, Emily," Thalrock said, his multifaceted eyes reflecting the light of Erythros's twin suns. "It has opened our eyes to new possibilities and forged bonds that will last for generations." Emily smiled. "I never imagined that a simple observation would lead to something so profound. It's a testament to what we can achieve when we work together." The celebration continued into the night, with music, dance, and shared meals from various cultures. It was a vibrant, joyous occasion that symbolized the unity and shared future of the Galactic Council. As the stars began to twinkle in the sky above Erythros, Emily looked up and thought about the vastness of the universe. She felt a renewed sense of purpose and excitement for the future. The galaxy was full of possibilities, and with the newfound unity among its species, there was no limit to what they could achieve. The Galactic Council, once shocked by humanity's unexpected ability, now embraced humans as vital allies. Together, they faced the challenges of the cosmos, united in their pursuit of knowledge, peace, and prosperity. The new era had begun, and it was filled with hope and endless potential.